Welcome back to Andersen Acres. It's a really nice winter day, actually. I know it's January and it looks really cold, but as far as Canadians are concerned, today is actually sweater weather. It's quite beautiful. Yes, it's below freezing. That's not the point. It's actually really nice out. But we're back today to talk a little bit about caring for your rabbits. I had somebody ask me if I could make a little bit of a list. I think Loki's down her hole. Oh, no, she's in her house. But I had someone ask me if I could make kind of a list about the kind of, yes, Lily, about the kind of things you might do on a daily or weekly basis. So I thought I would do a couple of videos, short ones, promise, about how you look after your rabbits and the kind of tasks that you might want to do. Now, in case you're wondering why these two look so grouchy, they want let out today and it's not their day, it's Loki's. So, if you think he looks a little grouchy back there, it's because he is. And he's just impatient. It's not your turn, Mr. Otterton. He's out of here. Anyway, cats. So if you have more than one rabbit, you basically have a rabbitry. You might not have intended to have a rabbitry, but having more than one means you kind of do. Cats fighting. Not real fighting, they're playing. But so, yeah, you have a rabbitry if you have more than one. Rabbitries require some kind of management, especially if you want to enjoy your rabbits. If you want to have a lot of fun, you do have to do the basic care and maintenance that come with having that many rabbits. Even having one rabbit, you still got to do stuff. Look at all this snow. Anyway, hi Gwen. So, caring for your rabbits, what do? There are a lot of different ways to manage and care for your rabbits. A lot of different ways. You can do a lot of things. Okay, and what works for one person won't work for everybody. But this is what works for me. Okay, so I divide my tasks into daily tasks, weekly tasks, and monthly tasks. Today I'm only going to talk about daily tasks. Okay? Well, stop sticking stuff in your nose, man. Cat. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to divide our task list into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. These will be adjusted depending upon your own personal needs. Okay, my needs are pretty specific because I have indoor and outdoor rabbits. So you're going to want to look at your own needs and figure out if these things work for you. So there are some tasks you should attend to every day. Today is daily tasks. That's what we're going to talk about. Tasks you need to do every single day. The two most obvious are food and water. Okay? That's pretty common for all animals. You need food and water for everyone every day. Don't let your rabbits run out of food, and replace water every single day. Even if they have water left over from yesterday, replace it. Okay? You definitely need to replace it. You're eating snow. A full thing of water and you're eating snow. Because you can. Yeah, I just replaced the water. I know it's fresh. So you want to provide fresh water at least twice a day and fresh food at least once a day. Get rid of whatever they didn't eat or drink the day before. You don't want to be holding on to food and water that's been sitting there for a week. It's not healthy. You wouldn't want to drink a glass of water that had been sitting on the counter for a week. Neither do they. Also, take a minute every single day to look at every single rabbit you have. Okay? You want to give them the once over. Check for running noses, sneezing, watery eyes, that kind of stuff. You might want to check their poops because if you have a bunch of loose stools, you might want to see a vet. And just kind of observe them for behavior that might seem a little bit off. She's in there, I promise. Loki's in there right now chowing on her food. That's medieval. He's not a rabbit. So, not every single thing that goes wrong with your rabbits requires a vet visit, okay? These guys just want out. Jumping over cats. But, so not everything requires a vet visit. You might be able to spot problems and deal with them before you have to go to a vet at all. That's ideal. Nobody wants to go to the vet if you don't have to. Don't love going to the vet, that's for sure. So, handle all your rabbits daily if possible. I certainly do. My son picks these guys up at least twice a day. He loves them. He checks their body condition. He checks their eyes to make sure they're bright and clear. He checks their butts to make sure their butts are clean. If you have a rabbit with a dirty butt, there's a reason. They're not dirty animals. So if your rabbit has a dirty butt, if you can't figure out why, you need to take them to the vet. Handling your rabbits daily helps you spot problems. Okay? Friendly rabbits are easier to care for anyway, so if you handle them every day, you will more than likely be able to figure out exactly who's who and what's what and who is getting sick. These guys are just running around because they're mad. They want me to let them out. No. If you have any does with babies, you want to be checking out the babies at least twice a day. Okay? They're probably fine if they're with their mama. If they're with their mama, probably totally fine. But check anyway. You want to remove any wet or soiled bedding from your nest boxes every day if you have babies. They need to be kept clean. You don't want little ones getting sick because you decided not to clean the nest box. You're also going to want to spot clean your cages and your pens daily. I use a small cat litter scoop and a broom. I find if I remove the soiled bedding with the scoop and sweep out the little poops for where they shouldn't be, like in our dog houses. So these dog houses get swept out every single day. At the end of every day, I just give them a quick sweep. So if I do that, sweep everything out of the little houses, there's not usually much anyway. There's Loki. Told you she was in there. But if you sweep out the houses daily, you don't have so much of a problem for your weekly clean. Everything's already pretty clean. All right, so sweep them out daily. That's what we do. The indoor rabbits, I sweep up the areas they've been in every day. Minimizes the cleanup on the weekend. I do deep cleans on the weekends. It's good to keep on top of it. So those are your basic tasks that you want to do every day. Feed and water everyone every day. You want to make sure everyone is clean. You want to check any babies. And then you just want to observe everyone. That's rabbit hole. There's going to be a cat in there in a minute. But you just want to observe everyone on a daily basis to see if there's any changes in behavior, anyone looks sick. If you do these things, that helps you keep on top of your weekly tasks. Your weekly tasks are not difficult. We'll talk about those in another video. The next rabbit video posted will be about weekly tasks. But if you do your daily tasks every day, all of the time, and you don't skip a day, you don't have to worry so much about your weekly tasks, as your weekly tasks do get easier. That's about it for us here at Andersen Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.